Gita chapter 14, verse 1. Sri Bhagavan said, "Again I will tell you the best of all knowledges, after knowing which all sages have attained the supreme perfection." Gita chapter 14, verse 2. After taking the shelter of this knowledge, the sages who have merged into my being are never born even at the time of the evaluation of this world, and they never suffer even at the time of the destructions of this universe. So it is ultimate to be there with the divine aspects of superpower. Gita chapter 14, verse 3. O Bharat, my Om is the great Brahma, Mula Prakriti. In that I place the seed from which is the birth of all beings. So whatever things are coming out in this world, it was just originated by that Supreme Soul. Gita chapter 14, verse 4. O Kaunteya, whatever forms are produced in all the Oms, whatsoever the great Brahma is their Om, and I, the seed, giving Father. So ultimately, everything is coming out from the Super Soul and finally going to that Super Soul. Gita chapter 14, verse 5. O Mahabaho, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas are three gun born of Prakriti nature. These hold the imperishable Atma to the body. Gita chapter 14, verse 6. O Nishpap, by being serene and pure, the Sattva of the nature of goodness illuminates and is free from elements. It holds the human by the union of happiness and knowledge. Gita chapter 14, verse 7. Know the rajas of the nature of the passion to be born of mental affections, greed and desires. O Kaunteya, it holds the human through attachment of fruits that have the full actions. These guns should be there in all the human beings to find the divine aspects. Gita chapter 14, verse 8. Know the tamas of the nature of ignorance, the cause of delusion in humans, as to be born of ignorance. O Bharat, it holds the human by confusion, distress, indolence, laziness, and sleep. Gita chapter 14, verse 9. Sattva gives happiness, Rajas attaches one to furtive actions, and Tamas, shrouding knowledge, leads one to negligence, confusion, and distress. So, Sattva is the ultimate in all the guna of the human beings. Gita chapter 14, verse 10. O Bharat, Sattva becomes apparent, overpowering Rajas and Tamas. Rajas becomes apparent, overpowering Sattva and Tamas become apparently overpower Rajas and Sattva. So we have to know that which gun should be there in ourselves and which gun is going to bring us near to the divine aspects. Gita chapter 14, verse 11. When in this body, the orifices of all the senses are illuminated by light, limpidity and the consciousness crop up and the knowledge increases, then know the Sattva is dominant. Now you have to find out that which cone inside you, and Sattva as an best one, these things is going to be there with the Sattvic peoples.